Just looking a bit more, Mark, at this sewer signal. So this is the one I recorded with the long WAV file. And I'll just play you a couple of things. So as we sort of start this one here, so I'll click here and then just sort of play that into the system. Hear the birds cheeping, but here comes the water down our sewer line. So I think it's going to be pretty obvious to hear if you've got one in the main line. And so if I just move it on a little bit, just it's pretty clear. And as we get up to the really big peak, you can definitely hear the water flowing past. The other one is, this is be a car going past here. I think you can hear them pretty clearly. See if we can find a car. That's right, that is definitely a car. Maybe this one. There we go. See if they hit the, yep, someone's just hit one of the manhole covers. So hitting the manhole cover can be good. So I just thought I'd show you that. But let's look, this one here though is actually this is the water flowing through the main, I think. This is not, definitely not this one over here that's flowing down our pipe. So I've said this before. So okay, so that's sort of where we got to. Suspect this would be a car going past here, so I'll just sort of see what we get with that. Yeah, it's a car going past that. See if he hits the manhole. Yep, definitely hit the manhole. Okay, all right. So if we then just look at, so we'll just make sure that this one's a car. I just want to make sure that I've got the right one. Definitely sounds like a car, doesn't it? Yep, you can hit the manhole. All good. Yep. Okay. So, so definitely car. So this one here is the our pipe, probably our pipe too, I think. An intermittent one, which is the main pipe in the street, main pipe in the street, main pipe in the street, car, car. So gradually figure out what's going on. I don't know what these little ones here. Sometimes they're birds chirping. Yeah, just other little events. But all interesting. Okay, now just really what I'm making this video for is just to look at a couple of things. So let's just choose a section of this, and I can look at the spectrum of that. So the spectrum, pretty broad spectrum, sort of 1,100 less, maybe what's that down there? 60 to a few thousand hertz, 7,000 hertz. Recorded at 16,000 hertz, so Nyquist frequency is at 8,000. I can move that. It's pretty consistent. So if I move that and just replot it, so it sort of has a very characteristic signature anyway. Right, and if we also then look at the car, so it's a car there, I can replot that. That looks sort of pretty interesting. See if this is sort of a car here maybe. Yep, car. I suspect that's a car. Maybe. Let's just see what that is. Actually, might be water. Okay, so there's a few things there, but I guess the reason for making this was that if we look at these three little blobs here, 1, 2, 3, these are actually the sewer running in the street. So you can hear it here. Hear a few birds at the same time, but essentially this is the water running out in the street. I'm pretty sure. So, which is nice. Same. Same. Okay, so Can't be our house because you'd hear it like this one. So I think it's the water coming down through the street. So let's just stop that and let's look at the spectrogram of this one. So if I just do replot, I get some very distinct peaks. I get peaks 160, peak is 257, 247, peak is 356, 365. So that's the peak being indicated down here. Let's do this one. What does that look like? Oh, it looks pretty similar. 159, 247, 358. Let's look at this one. Replot. Okay, so 159, 247, and 374. Let's go back to choose another slot down here and have a look at it. So this one was 364, 247, 182, 163. Just choose another random one. 59. They're pretty consistent. So I guess I was sort of excited about that. I don't know if we can use it for anything, but one of the interesting things is that that might be the noise of that sewer. And if something was to go wrong with it, I suspect it may not have those peaks. So just something that was a bit interesting, just playing around with the data a little bit more. Just what I was doing is looking at the ring down, trying to look at the ring down of that, or spectrogram of that car going over. But I think this is probably more interesting. And I'd be interested in any comments though. So, okay, short video. Thought it was interesting.